Well, in the old days, I remember there was a few dance halls we used to do when I was at Basel that we used to have to plug into a battery.
A battery?
A battery.
And would it last the night?
To drive the equipment.
And would it last the night?
Last the night is right.
A car battery or a...
I don't really know
special
what kind of battery it was. I think it was, yeah. There was another thing too from the old days was nearly every dance hall, 90% of them that you went into, there was paraffin on the floor to make them glide around, you know, dancing.
Was it good, was it?
It was, but you'd be afraid to light a fag in case the whole village would go up.
And what was the standards of halls like that time?
There were, well, the toilets wouldn't be up to spec now compared to today, but...
there were dry toilets
but
in some of the dance halls. I got a shock when I went to the dances here and saw this.
But the atmosphere was unreal. That's where the real atmosphere was. We do about 2-3 siege of Venices for the night, and there wouldn't be one sitting.
Very popular dance, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Is it the most? What's the most popular dance out there for that kind of dancing?
Nowadays,
yeah.
Well, they're spoiled for choice now at the moment.
But no particular dance is the one dance that gets them all up.
But for a while there we had the line dancing.
Okay, yeah.
And
oh, the slush.
The slush seems to be.
But these are for the older people. But they love. They can all get into a line. They don't need partners. Yeah. But there's an awful lot of people learning how to dance now. Social dancing is the in thing, and they're young people, and they can jive. They can waltz.
Sunday evenings.
Well, not necessarily, no.
But Claire Morris, I think,
yeah.
But they're learning here in Westmore.
Do you know these songs you have in your head? How many would you have? How many songs do you think you know?
Too many.
About how many? How many do you think you know, John? Would you know 30?
Would have more than that, I'd say.
Oh, a lot more.
50?
Not more than that.
100?
It's all down to, as far as I'm concerned...
I'd probably have 50. He would have more than me.
It's all down to a programme nowadays. Not one programme, you want 3 or 4 to suit different occasions.
And have them written out?
No, you just watch the crowd and see what they... And of course they'll send up a few requests. As the night goes on, then we might call a few singers.
Are you particular about who you call?
No.
Anybody?
Anybody, let them come up and do the... Some of them I can back, some of them I cannot back, but they'll go out on their own.
And what do you do with the messers?
You don't really get messes. People practice it all year for the little party piece for the holiday.
Well, isn't it nice?
Yeah.
It's great, yeah. The people do that, yeah.
And they can come up and tell stories. Pope recitations.
That's right.
We get a comedian, night time.
We have a guy down there in Bangor Eris.
Oh yeah.
Recitations. He's unreal.
Good at it.
Kevin Campbell, yeah, he runs the talk of the town down there. He's unreal with the recitations, and never misses a word or a blip or anything.
Amazing, isn't it?
And very good on his intonation. You know, he's fabulous. But he's written one now. It's very good about Bangor, the Crying Stone, people leaving.
I played in the original, the local original Ballroom of Romance down in Ballycroy. The original is up in Leitrim, but the one that was used in the movie.
Yeah. Played there a few times, yeah?
I played there at least once, maybe twice or something like that.
How big is it? Would it hold that many?
Don't remember. 200,
300?
I doubt it.
No, it's small, is it?
Yeah. I think the roof is caved in now at this stage.
And would there have been many people at the dance now when you were there?
Oh, they'd be there at 8 o'clock in the evening waiting for us. Wherever we show up, we'd have a bite to eat. And come 9, we'd set up the equipment. And come 9 o'clock, they were rearing for tarmac. Out on the floor and non-stop.
In the old days,
there was always a cop at the bottom of the, or else the priest.
Keep an eye on things.
Keep an eye on them.
And how long would you play for the old days?
9 until I came on the scene. The 4 o'clock dances, 5 o'clock dances were over.
Yeah.
So it was down to 2, half 1, 2, half 1, them kind of times. And we start around the 9 or shortly after it. And head down. But then again there'd be 5 or 6 or 7 of us on the stage.
Oh, yeah.
So there was always somebody to take up the slack when it came to the singing.
And you could go for a walk now, and one of you could go for a walk or a break.
Oh yeah, yeah. Of course, that time we were doing the regular stuff, but we had other dances in tangos and rumbas and salsa and a few of them other kind of fancy dances.
Back in the 60s and 70s, eh?
That time, yeah.
Okay, so you had a great crack. Were you around for all this?
No.
No, for your time, yeah.
Yeah.
And what phase did you come in?
70.
70s, yeah.
Show band.
Gloria Gaynor. The show bands were going in the 70s, weren't they, on the way out?
Well, I came in that.
You came in,
The way
yeah.
out, yeah.
Were you considered to be a show band?
Yes.
Mm.